Hi there guys, so recently Eddie Hearn has explained that Deontay Wilder is done, he's out, he's finished, he's no longer a part of the big heavyweight picture. Now it is Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. Once there were three: Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. Anthony Joshua obviously lost but regained his titles. Deontay Wilder has now also lost, but can he regain his titles? Eddie Hearn doesn't believe he can because he believes that Tyson Fury has got his number. So he believes that Deontay Wilder is out. He's done. He is no longer a part of the picture for Anthony Joshua for the undisputed fight either, because obviously Deontay Wilder has his rematch with Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury has to beat him and then go on to the Anthony Joshua fight. But obviously Tyson Fury has to come through Dillian Whyte in between that as well, because that will be his mandatory in February 2021. Also, Anthony Joshua has two mandatories, Kubrat Pulev and Alexander Usyk. So they are both 2 fights away from that undisputed fight. So Deontay Wilder must obviously either step aside or take his fight with Tyson Fury. He's going to take his fight with Tyson Fury. There were some rumours about Deontay Wilder stepping aside, maybe taking $10 million to step aside and let that Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury fight happen, but there's not much truth in that. And Tyson Fury has said that he will not do that anyway. He doesn't want to pay Deontay Wilder to step aside when he can just get in the ring and beat him, because he's got his number. He knows how to beat Deontay Wilder, and every time he fights him, he believes he will beat him. So what is the point in even paying him $2 million to step aside when he knows he can get in the ring, get paid 30, 40 million maybe, and still beat him anyway? So Tyson Fury believes he knows how to beat Deontay Wilder. That is the trilogy fight, and obviously many great fighters had trilogy. So I believe that is what Tyson Fury is chasing with this Deontay Wilder third fight. He knows he's going to win as long as he turns up. Obviously, Deontay Wilder is a fearsome puncher, so you cannot count someone out like that. But still, Tyson Fury does have his number, and as long as he applies educated pressure, does what he done last time, then he can beat Deontay Wilder, because it was educated pressure. He cannot just come forward and allow Deontay Wilder to counter him, because that is dangerous. Deontay Wilder is powerful enough to hurt Tyson Fury. We saw that in the first fight, but in the second fight, Tyson Fury done everything he needed to nullify the threat of Deontay Wilder. And it is now the belief of Eddie Hearn that Deontay Wilder is no longer a part of this heavyweight picture. He is done, he is finished, that is it for Deontay Wilder, especially after that rematch with Tyson Fury. This is what he had to say. He's just a voluntary challenger. We want a clean slate when we enter into a deal, whether it's a 1-fight deal with Tyson Fury or a 2-fight deal. But when AJ beats Tyson Fury, we don't want an obligation to fight Deontay Wilder. What's he got to do with it? So there we go. That is what Eddie Hearn has explained about Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. He believes that Deontay Wilder is done. He believes that Deontay Wilder is now just a voluntary challenger for Tyson Fury. Now, Eddie Hearn is a promoter. He's Anthony Joshua's promoter. And obviously there was all of that beef and back and forth between Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, mainly between the teams Shelly Finkel and Eddie Hearn. But ultimately, what Eddie Hearn is doing here is he believes that he can only make this undisputed fight between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua is impossible to make. We have seen it. They tried it for 2 years. I mean, they started talking about that when Joshua fought Klitschko, and that was 2017, early 2017. So that fight is never going to happen. We know that. The negotiations just cannot be done. So Eddie Hearn believes that the only way he can make this fight is if Tyson Fury is the WBC World Champion. The undisputed fight can only really happen between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, or it could be Dillian Whyte. We don't know what could happen when Tyson Fury gets in the ring with Dillian Whyte. It's boxing, heavyweight boxing, anything can happen. So we don't know what could happen next. This is heavyweight boxing, as I said. And considering the windy road it's been on so far with Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder being the top two, Tyson Fury coming back and taking that WBC belt. So what could happen next? We don't know. They still have 2 fights before this undisputed fight. Does that mean that it will be Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury in that fight? No, it doesn't. Nothing is guaranteed. But it is clearly the belief of Eddie Hearn that Deontay Wilder is done, he's finished, he's only a voluntary challenger now to Tyson Fury, a small part of the bigger picture. Anyway, guys, what are your thoughts on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, click the thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Thanks guys.